It's a zone right now that's proving a little bit difficult to diagnose. The way they're doing a matchup zone.
There's the length at the top of the zone. Messiah the steal! Oh my goodness! Hard spot tonight with 7 rebounds. Jardier, quick three up and in, his 5th from downtown. Throws it down the middle. Torres has it. Sets up Charbonneau for the win. Up and in! Up and in! Looks for Cortez, leans into a three and knocks it down at the buzzer. O'Connell looking for the flush, is going to throw it down in traffic. Muguruza, 2 buzzer beaters to his credit, goes down the lane, double pump.
There it is.
Good! Another!
Hey,
Another! Fantastic way, double pump. Shot up and in! Up and in! Skips it back, catching fire. 3 up and in! And Bono is up! Pike with the steal! Pike is going to run out the clock! Well, hello everyone, and welcome here to Amherst. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you, getting set for our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. It's presented by Beals Insurance, Manchester West, and Souhegan. Here on a Friday night at the midway point. Gym is packed. The JV game ran extremely late, so we apologize for the delay, but ready to go. And it looks like, well, this one should be fun.
Should be.
A lot of shooters, a lot of offensive firepower on both sides. West, one of 2 teams in Division II, still undefeated, with a perfect 8-0 record, looking for 9 straight tonight. And they've been led throughout the course of the season under head coach Rich Otis. He's leaned on 9 seniors, a veteran squad on the road in blue tonight. Souhegan, 5-3, looking to follow up a victory on the road over Pelham nearly a week ago.
Haven't played in a while.
With their 6th as well. In fact, both teams have not seen the floor since late last week. Ooh. So perhaps some rust.
Yes, a little bit.
To be worked off. We'll see. Souhegan in their home whites. They win the tip. This pass is batted away out of bounds. And Souhegan will set things up just 3 seconds into the contest. A pretty good senior presence as well for Souhegan. They have 9 seniors. West has 7, so a total of 16 combined on the floor here tonight.
That'd be a fun senior night, wouldn't it? Woo! We'll be here all week. West starting to man.
And here's a steal.
Almost off the feet on the out of bounds. Mariano.
Yep.
Heels on the back. Heels.
Good effort by the senior guard, Braden Mariano, who did nearly take that one away, and then it ends up with Souhegan.
And West is starting a freshman as well. Venturini, number 11, is a freshman.
That's Jacob Venturini playing defense on the ball here. West opening up in a man-to-man. Opening trip for Souhegan. Sabres looking for their first shot.
Good job trying to deny the one pass away. Doing a good job defensively.
Deep three. Joe Mayo is going to put the home team on the board. The senior able to stretch the floor. And after a patient possession, Mayo's three makes it 3-0.
Got to get that hand up.
Souhegan head coach Pete Pierce roaming the sideline, encouraging his team on the Sabres' first defensive possession.
Who are two in a man as well. Two as well. Look at that. I did that. How about that for a Friday night?
There's Venturini. Swings it near side for the sophomore Amara Freeman. Now back to the freshman Venturini. Souhegan in a man-to-man. Hand off Mariano. Dribble went off his foot. Taken away by Hickman. Hickman to the rim is going to get away.
Good strong move by Hickman.
And it's the senior guard Weston Hickman able to outrun two Blue Knights to make it 5-0. A good start for the Sabres. Meanwhile, Freeman for three. A back iron miss. Big rebound in the paint on the offensive end for Severin Aldati. Keeps it alive for West.
Strong kid, very strong kid.
Aldati inside, tried to bank it home. The rim would not cooperate. The rebound pulled in by Sean Zarega, another member of this 2026 senior class.
And Aldati, who's also a senior, has only been playing basketball for a couple years, so it's fun to watch him out there now starting and doing well.
And while this one lobbed inside, it gets away from Souhegan.
A little too high.
Looking for Zarega inside. It's the first Sabre turnover, so one apiece here with 2 minutes gone by.
And I think for a minute he thought he had a 7-footer in there, right? Don't you think? Where'd that interior pass to the big man go? It's like West is getting ready to bring a couple subs in early, quick.
Yeah.
A couple minutes.
Meanwhile, the Souhegan student section dressed in black tonight, chanting defense, standing on their feet in the corner. West trying to get on the board here. 2.5 gone by.
Good defensive stand here early by Souhegan. Doing a good job keeping the ball in front.
Inside out, steal from behind. Take it away. Evan Bernasconi to the rim. Off balance layup won't go. Offensive rebound for Mayo. Back to Bernasconi. 3-pointer around the iron, no. And now a jump ball on the rebound.
Yeah, a little West.
Mayo tied up there with Aldati. And the Blue Knights indeed have the possession arrow. So Coach Otis does indeed go to the bench as Venturini and Aiden Ramirez, the junior center, take an early seat here at the 3-minute mark.
You get Max Hood, number 10, and ICL Cruz, number 1, off the bench. Usually they'll play a lot. They may not come out after that.
Swung near side, 3-pointer. Back iron miss for Freeman. Rebound in a crowd. Zarega trying to fight for it for Souhegan. Out of bounds to the Sabres.
Team rebound.
Gets a rise onto the home bench. That defense.
Good screens to get guys open. There's a nice flex cut screen inside.
And a finish. It's Hickman's second bucket. It comes off the window.
Yeah, that's a good back pick and a cut. A great pass, too. You got to see the ball if you're West. Make sure you can see your man the ball at the same time so you can avoid that happening.
There's a foul. Trying to come over the back on the entry pass. And they're going to get John Boscher with his first. The junior commits Souhegan's first team foul.
Yeah, it's tough. You got to deny the pass instead of trying to knock it away. If you can deny it and discourage them from throwing it, you're better off.
There's Hood for three.
He's the shooter. Got to guard him.
The lefty Max Hood, normally a starter, as you mentioned. He's a multi-year veteran, comes off the bench tonight and ends the West drought, putting the Blue Knights on the board.
Yeah, I think last year he averaged about 15 or 16 points a game.
Three-pointer. Too strong out of the corner for Mayo. Aldati on the weak side has another rebound for West. Blue Knights trying to score on their second straight trip here. Just past the midway point first quarter. Deep three up and in. It's Mariano, and here come those Blue Knight shooters.
That's what they do. Again, you got to get a hand up. You got to go out in the shooters, make them drive, and you can't give up threes. If you know they can shoot, make them drive to the basket.
Now it's the West bench chanting defense. There's also a few Blue Knight fans who have made the trip from Manchester. Blocked from behind by Aldati. Second try is good off the window for Sean Souhegan. And now we get a break in the action. In fact, a timeout is called by Coach Otis. Just over 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Souhegan with a 9-6 lead. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Beals Insurance, locations in Bedford, Londonderry, and Epping. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit MGSportsFundraising.com. Start raising money for your team today. By Jewett Construction. Come join us to build something great. Planning, architecture, and structured management. Find out more at JewettConstruction.com. And finally by the New England Football Academy. They don't build players, they build champions. Winter session registration is now open. Reach out on Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you on a Friday night here in late January. Cold outside, but hot here in the gym. West looking to stay undefeated and improve to 9-0. Got off to a slow start after trailing 7-0. Back-to-back threes have got them back in the game.
And you know what? If I'm Coach Pierce for Souhegan, well, we got an errant buzzer. I'm telling them right now, you don't let them shoot open threes. You get a hand up and you make them drive to the basket and make them make the extra pass or have to shoot a layup, but you just don't give up wide open threes to a team that shoots well. And we've lost the clock, Nick. You know what? The cold has started already. The cold has begun. It's causing clock problems. Yeah,
the scoreboard here in the gym flickering on and off, so it's a power situation here with just over 3 minutes remaining. I believe there was 3:13 on the clock when the timeout was called. Yeah, it now reads 3:56. The clock is still frozen here, apparently. May need a reset.
I think maybe. Reset. And they have to be prepared. You know, this happens. I thought for sure they had two clocks here, too. At one point, there was another clock over there. So I don't know what happened.
9-6, our score early. Souhegan scored the first 4 points of the game. A couple of points for what 5-3 on the season. They have won 2 of the last 3, including their last time out. Tough win over perennially tough Pelham. Convincing 54-45 victory. And then not only do they have West, an undefeated opponent tonight, but their next opponent is pretty good as well. That's Hollis Brookline, the other undefeated team.
That's it. Right now, those are the 2 best teams from my sources, because everybody has to have sources, Nick, right? My sources say those are the 2 best teams right now in Division II.
Well, the records bear that out as well. Both 8-0 as we get another break here on the floor. Officials over at the scorer's table.
Well, appears to be working. Maybe.
And, yep, there's the 3:13 back on the scoreboard. So the clock appears to be right.
And we're back.
So it will be West ball here. Mariano, the inbounder, shares a smile with the official. Souhegan in a man-to-man. Put off the screen. Keeps the dribble alive. Comes near side. Freeman trying to pry. West gets it in the hands of Israel Cruz. Same page there with Freeman. Basketball ends up in the bench, and West has turned it over for the second time.
That's a tough angle for a long pass like that to make unless your teammate is out there. Got to be ready. Got to make eye contact if you think about going back door. They do a lot of passing, cutting, read and react.
There's a skip pass. Low post move, double team. Hickman kicks it out. Now the reset button is pushed. It's Bernasconi, the point guard, triggers the offense. Pick and roll, Hickman. Nowhere to go. Both teams really buttoning up here defensively in this first quarter. Got a foul here on the baseline.
But they might take advantage of Souhegan inside. They've done the pick and roll a couple times and had some size advantage in the paint. They haven't thrown the ball in yet, but going forward, if they do a good job screening, they'll be open inside. Take advantage of your size while you can, right?
The foul was on Israel Cruz, his first, team second. Meanwhile, Souhegan gets free. The layup makes it 11-6 Souhegan. Skip pass Freeman, the sophomore, ready to fire. There's another three-pointer.
That's it. That's what they do. 3 for 3, or 3 threes already.
All 9 points behind the three-point line for West.
Lapse on defense, lost his man. Wide open Freeman for 3.
And again, you can hear the West fans that have made the trip in the gym chanting defense. Meanwhile, Hickman able to rise and score on the baseline there. His third bucket. 6 for Hickman.
Good looking pull up off the left-hand dribble.
Cruz for 3. It's too strong, but Aldati is there to contain it off the bounce.
Aldati has 4 rebounds early in this game.
Made an impact inside. Meanwhile, three-pointer. Mariano back out in this. Hoodesky offensive rebound. Final 90 seconds, first quarter. West trailed since the tip.
He can do a good job when they are out like they're supposed to. They're helping each other out. They're doing a good job containing the shooters.
Meanwhile, Cruz slashing move, wraparound pass, a foul under the basket.
Tough one to catch. Going forward. Big man stepping forward. The big man, and right now we're going to call Dowdy a big man. Hands aren't quite ready for that pass. That's usually a finger spreader.
Tough catch.
Yeah, really tough. I mean, I recall, I got crooked fingers now just because of that.
Meanwhile, Coach Otis going to bring the junior center back on the floor, Aiden Ramirez, to replace Aldati in the middle. Foul against Souhegan was against Mayo, so 2 team fouls each way. Mayo picks up his first. We head towards the final minute, first quarter.
Shouldn't be a free throw issue going here in the first quarter.
Three-pointer, Cruz out of the corner, up and in.
It's just that's what they do, right? Wide open.
Drive and kick, fourth made, three-pointer for West.
That press again.
Loose ball, picked up ahead. Souhegan, pump, left it short.
And they had a good 2-on-1 opportunity, just couldn't finish.
Ramirez the rebound, Cruz, same spot. Too strong on that 3 attempt. The other way comes Mayo and Souhegan. Bernasconi, stop and start to the rim. A little short. Mariano the other way for West. Back and forth we go. 30 seconds to go, first quarter. Hood for 3. Around the rim and out, and a foul on the rebound is coming against Manchester West.
Good rebound by Souhegan. He's tough. They have some tough kids inside rebounding. I wonder if they elect to go for the last shot with 27 seconds to go. Nobody seems to do that too much lately. With 27 seconds, right? Maybe you go with it when you're about 12 or 13, but.
The Blue Knights going to pick up full court here once again. Mariano will sit, and we get a look at Luis Alcantara, another member of this senior class for the Blue Knights, making his first appearance. And here's a turnover. Steal by Alcantara.
That press is doing his job,
Yep.
right? You want to cause some turnovers. They only got a couple.
And now
early.
The visitors a chance for the final shot here on their first lead.
I like it. Take the last shot. Take the lead.
10 seconds. Cruz back to Hood. It's a one-on-one with Hickman. Down to 5. Hood steps on the gas. Hooks up with Freeman. Fadeaway 3 is a miss from straight away, and that will do it for the first quarter.
Tough
Souhegan
shot.
a hot start. West comes back via the three-point line, and we've got a 1-point game as we head to the second quarter. More in a moment from Amherst. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Now the 1-point game as we head to the second quarter. Souhegan out in front of Manchester West, 13-12. Nick Anastas along with Justin Gorham in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Blue Knights looking to stay undefeated after winning all 8 of their first 8 games. They get a steal here to begin the second quarter.
Got to get open.
They draw a Souhegan foul as well. This one against Gus Stevenson, the junior guard who just checked in.
You got to get open. You can't stand there. You got to really, just lean in a little bit with the shoulder, right? Got to create some space. And
is turned over on the sideline as Hood steps on under. Ball was Hickman.
Quick five.
Could not find anyone open. So
that's the thing. You got a little a little lean in, right? Set a screen or lean in and get open that way. They're playing man, so if you screen well, you're going to get open. Screen and roll back to the ball.
Save for 7 points. It took West over 4 minutes to get on the board. All of their field goals have been 3-pointers. 4 made threes in that first quarter. Second try here, and that's good enough. Hood not.
They've only taken, if I'm not mistaken, they've only taken 1-2. It was about a 5-footer on a rebound by Aldati.
Well, Souhegan beats the press. Hickman's J is short, but there is Souhegan again on the offensive glass. Deep three. Joe Mayo, 2 deep. Hood squeezes down the ball. Look at the push up the floor to the freshman.
They're a good shooting team. Hey, 3 is worth more than 2, so you got to defend the 3. You got to get out and defend it.
And we expected West to use the 3-point line tonight. That's been a key to their success and a big part of that 8-0 start.
Yeah, we kind of heard some things, and it talked about what a team that like them that isn't huge. They shoot well.
Alcantara gets the rebound. That's for the 2-point edge. Didn't have gone by second quarter. Souhegan home fans trying to get the defense into it, and it works. Hickman with a steal at midcourt. Spins on Venerini and then uses the glass.
Nice move again by Hickman.
Weston Hickman has carried the offense for Souhegan 8 of the 15.
Yeah, that's impressive. And a quick timeout by Coach Otis over there in West. I get it, right? Don't turn the ball over. Right? Five turnovers for West here early.
Timeout on the floor here. 2 minutes in, second quarter, all tied at 15. Reminder, we're on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. We're all over the place. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's home Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire, FNLNH Media on YouTube. And subscribe. Nick and I. So far, it's been a fun week. Buzzer beater back up to Chester Memorial and Windy. That game is up on our YouTube channel, so check that out. And of course, next week we'll be back with 2 more broadcasts as well as we hit the midway point here, regular season.
Yeah, you see games like a buzzer beater at the end, Memorial versus Windy. Holy cow! I was talking about that today when I work. I was like, really, you saw that? And oh yeah, it was great. Inning was great, even though our team didn't win. A great end.
Instant classic, as they say.
We have fans. We have lots of fans. You subscribers keep hitting it and tell everybody. Tell your friends. You can tell someone, and they'll tell.
Spread the lick in the word here.
Spread the joy, baby.
15 apiece. West, another patient trip to go inside and draw a foul.
Almost was our first 2-point basket for West. Very close.
Aiden Ramirez slammed from behind. And the junior set to head to the free throw line.
Fans aren't happy, thought it was a good block. Might have got most of the ball, but probably ended with a little body when you block it from behind like that close. Got to kind of come at an angle, wipe it from the side.
Meanwhile, now he point guard, senior Tony set to check back and foul. Second against.
Too.
The lead switches. Mariano finds himself open for a 14-footer.
There's that first 2-point field goal for West.
Second bucket for Mariano. 5 points for the senior. 3 minutes in, second quarter. Blue Knights with an 18-17 lead.
I do like the way West is pressing too, because if you can get a few steals, you can tire out Souhegan and get the ball down the floor quick and get some good early offense shots.
Jump ball.
Going to go West, I believe, according to the table.
Mariano getting down and dirty there defensively, and you're right, Justin. It's West possession. Here comes the student section. Ball on the ground. Briscoe dives for it. Gets it up to Hickman. Souhegan spin and a spin and back it home.
Pretty shot by Hickman for his 10th point.
Beautiful footwork. He's the first to double figures.
That's what you call the finger roll, Nick. Finger roll.
Souhegan's back in front. Venerini drive and kick. Freeman ready to fire, and that three is up.
Coach was trouble.
Wow. And Ramirez hit the deck. Foul on Ramirez. And that is his second, team second.
You have to rotate some players around.
Midway through this second quarter. Now Coach Otis going to leave Ramirez on the floor for now.
Just concerned about a little bit of pushing, a little bit of shoving.
Yep, Berlusconi and Venerini had to be separated.
All right, just play, fellas. Come on, play good defense. Foul's going all right. Oh, we got a man down.
Berlusconi is paying away from basketball.
Have to stop it. You can do that.
And we got ourselves a timeout here. Berlusconi apparently took a shot away from the ball.
Took a shot on the screen, kind of away. I don't know if it was the cleanest play, but maybe we take a look at it.
Coach Pierce
one more
not
time.
happy.
Hey, if it's a good screen, it's a good screen, but we didn't see it.
Berlusconi still down. We'll take a look, see what we can see here. As you see, trying to come through the screen.
Didn't see much. Unless there was a little sneaky shot, I didn't see much there.
Good news is senior is up and okay.
Good.
Trying to walk it off at the end of the bench. And they're going to wipe up the wet spot on the floor, and we should be set to continue here.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay.
Been a defensive effort. Both teams have pressed here throughout the first half. Starting to get a little physical in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Berlusconi's replacement is Harrison Murphy. One of 9 Souhegan seniors seeing his first action here in the first half.
There's a lot of experience you can bring off the bench. Oh, traveling. Slid the feet. Little slide.
It's the 5th Souhegan turnover.
Pretty close too, 5-6. West has 6. Eagles 5. So turnovers pretty close. Teams are playing defense, creating turnovers. A couple mistakes here and there. Now we have an offensive foul and a screen as well. That would be Mariano's. Oh, I think that might be his second foul if that was on him.
Again, away from the ball as the officials seemingly tightening things up.
Yeah, I think after that last situation and they had that conversation, you got to make sure you call the fouls quickly so that nothing turns into something. Right? We don't want that. We don't want anything to mar the effort that we see so far.
It was Mariano's second personal foul. 2 team fouls each. Timeout again is called on the floor here. West a 21-19 lead. Souhegan a fast start. They scored the first 7 points. The Blue Knights caught fire from downtown, connecting on 5 3-pointers. They accounted for their first 15 points. And
impressive.
Now trying to protect a 21-19 lead as we head towards halftime.
Yeah, so again, that's what they do. They have 1 2-point field goal and a free throw. Right? So that's how they play. You got to get out and make them do other things. But they move the ball around so well, and they don't stop moving. They're going to get open threes. That's just kind of how they play.
You see there, look at the fun and festive Souhegan student section. As we mentioned, West has also brought a contingent from Manchester. So it's been a fun back and forth from a crowd perspective in the gym here tonight.
Souhegan's got a loud student section to our right.
All right, out of the timeout. Mayo is back in the game as the inbounder for Souhegan. Bernasconi back on the floor after apparently injured a moment ago.
Guzman, we have number 13, Guzman coming in.
Jaden Guzman, another freshman seeing action here in the first half for West.
Yeah, they got 2 on the floor right now, one time.
Right.
You don't see that very often.
Venerini and Guzman. Bernasconi against Guzman. As the crowd gets louder and louder. Hickman has been the game's leading scorer so far tonight with 10 points. Hood trying to check him.
Doing a good job cutting. Patience on offense. Had a couple guys open.
Drive for Hickman, count it, and the foul.
Oh, got to get there, cut him off.
Took it on the arm, the foul on Aldani. Strong take as Hickman has looked like the best player on the floor, at least so far in this first half.
Yeah, so far he drives to the basket, he's strong, he plays through contact. He's done a lot tonight. He's got 12 points, looking at 13 if he can hit the free throw.
The right-hander connects. First trip to the line for Souhegan in this first half.
We have 3 total free throws in the game so far.
Correct.
Looking at that, it's kind of fun. Well, when you're a 3-point shooting team as well, you're not going to get to the line that often. Usually it's on a rebound or on a fast break opportunity where you get a layup. You don't get many go to the basket opportunities if that's the way you play.
Souhegan by a point. We approach 2 minutes to go until halftime. Coming up at halftime, stats, highlights, analysis, full recap, and out-of-town scoreboard. 3-pointer won't go. Rebound for Hickman.
And you can see Coach Pierce is really on his players to get out on the shooters. Get out. You don't want to leave them open. You got to make arm's distance away about as far as you want to go, and you got to get that hand up in their face and discourage the 3-point opportunity.
Bernasconi lost his balance and the basketball. Guzman collects, fires down low. Zarega is blocked. Zarega follows it up with the right hand and gets a friendly roll.
Good rebound, good follow. He got 6 rebounds early to go with 6 points on that tough rebound play.
Sean Zarega has been big in the middle. Souhegan leads 24-21. Coach Pierce trying to fire up this defense. 3-pointer, Hood, line drive miss. Up for grabs in the paint, ripped away by Ramirez. 3-pointer, up and in for Freeman.
Look out for Freeman. Got 3.
3 3-pointers for the sophomore, Amara Freeman. And West has tied the game with 1 minute to play in this first half.
Right now it's a barrage of three-point shooting for West. I don't say that lightly. I don't say barrage lightly, Nick.
Bernasconi looking to turn the corner, draws a double team. And now back around the horn it goes. Hickman for three. Back iron miss, long rebound, poke loose, controlled by Bernasconi. Second try coming for Hickman. Long two won't go. Venerini pinches down on the rebound for West.
That's a rare Hickman miss here in the first half.
Blue Knights with 20 on the clock here may pause for the final shot with the game tied at 24.
Yeah, they did last time. They didn't get the greatest shot last time, so maybe this time you rely on Max Hood. Maybe they come up, set a nice pick for him, and he can attack. And
here is Hood, lost the ball, out of bounds.
Almost. Didn't really get that screen that they wanted. Didn't really use the screen, I think. He was trying to attack the basket. Maybe should have gone right-handed to the left. Have time. Six seconds, you can get a shot if you really get down the floor quickly.
Zarega down the middle, looking for Bosch, taken away by Ramirez, and that'll do it.
Good defense in the end. Good defense by West to stop that easy basket.
Been a fun game so far. Back and forth second quarter, and we are right back where we started. A tie game at halftime. 24 apiece here in Amherst. Coming up, stats, highlights, analysis, a full recap, plus an out-of-town scoreboard as well. This one, anyone's guess? West?
Whew, man.
In for a fight tonight.
I
trying
think
to stay
so.
undefeated. Souhegan looking for their 6th victory of the season.
All right, it's going to be a tough one.
More in a moment. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
Halftime here in Amherst. Tie game, 24-24. Manchester West and Souhegan in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you. West 8-0, one of two undefeated teams remaining in Division II. Souhegan in that mix for a top 8 spot at 5-3, looking for their second straight win. Sabres playing in front of an energetic crowd here on a Friday night. Got off to a hot start as Coach Pete Pierce saw the Sabres take a 7-0 lead about midway through that first quarter. Then West got hot from downtown, connecting on 5 3-pointers. That accounted for all 15 of their first 15 points. And then we were back and forth with several lead changes in that second quarter. And we end up right where we started. Tie game, 24 apiece. Souhegan, they were led by Weston Hickman.
Oh, he was
in
good.
that first half. Scored the majority of their points, 13. All 2-point field goals, 1 free throw. The only free throw attempted for the Sabres in that first half. Had a little bit of help from Sean Zarega, the senior. Had 6 points and a team-high 6 rebounds. Manchester West spread the ball out. And it was really the sophomore Amara Freeman's three-point weapon that shone the brightest. 9 points on 3 made threes.
They have 7, Nick. They have 7 threes.
17 three-pointers.
7 threes and 1 2. Right? That's how they play. So let's see how it goes here in this half.
Souhegan begin the third quarter with the basketball and work left to right from our vantage point here.
And for the fans right now outside, you know, it feels like 2 right now. I checked. Just because I'm a weather guy. I'm trying to keep my eye on the weather. Feels like 2.
Temperature is supposed to drop overnight. You wouldn't be able to tell here inside the gym.
No, it's warm in here.
Very hot.
And smells like pizza. What's up with that? Oh, I'm hungry, I guess.
Concession stands working hard. First trip for Souhegan, a patient one here. Both teams took pretty good care of the ball in that first half. West 7 turnovers, Souhegan 6.
Yeah, you got to be happy with that. Equal amount of turnovers, so it doesn't really, you know, depending upon how many points they got off the turnovers, we don't have that stat. But I think they did a pretty good job defensively, both teams.
Inside out again. Bernasconi set to reset. Guarded by Mariano.
Yeah, and West is going a little bit bigger this half. They have Aldati and Ramirez in together. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Ramirez has 2 fouls. Aldati, I believe, he might have 2 fouls as well.
Meanwhile, an extended possession here. Hickman trying to find some room on the baseline. Cut off by Aldati. Kicks it out. Ball thought about it.
Patience, right? Patience until you get a really good-looking shot. Don't force anything.
Three-pointer, Bernasconi. That one too strong. Hood is there on the weak side for the rebound.
Yeah, a little bit of a knuckleball. You snap that wrist, get a little follow-through. We need some backspin. Need to give the ball a chance to go in. Hits the rim, get a little action on it.
Meanwhile, nearly 2 minutes gone, third quarter. Still looking for our first points since halftime.
Yeah, 2 teams right now being patient.
Backdoor, Freeman stripped on the way up. Bernasconi, good hands.
Almost looked like it went off the knee of Freeman on a good defensive play. We'll take another look. Oh, I love a good another look. Look at that. Oh, off the kneecaps. Yeah. That's a tough one to see when you only have 2 officials, though. That's a tough one.
I don't know if Bernasconi may have touched it last. Either way, West has it. They go inside, and there's an easy 2 for Aldati.
Good pass.
Aldati, his first bucket. He's been working the glass for West. A team-high 4 rebounds in that first half, but that's his first 2.
Yeah, good. They need any 2-point basket you can get, you take. Especially for a team that shoots a lot of threes.
Step back.
Is that a 3 or a
It's a long 2.
2, okay.
For Joe Mayo. Opened up the game. First basket either way with a 3-pointer back in the first quarter. It's his first field goal since.
Yeah, he didn't shoot very much in the first half.
Meanwhile, Hood is in rhythm.
Hood with a 2, another 2.
17-footer, 8 points for Max Hood, doing it off the bench tonight for West. Blue Knights 28, Souhegan 26. Only 3 minutes gone, third quarter.
This game could come down to the very end.
Hickman, 3-pointer, up and
in. Look at that. Hickman's on fire. He's maintained the en fuego attitude.
16 a game high. Now Hood inside out Freeman from way downtown. A line drive miss. Hickman, one-hand rebound in a crowd for Souhegan.
That was a deep three. That was out by the green line, volleyball line.
Now again, it's the West fans chanting defense. They're going to be quieted here with a three from Mayo.
I was one encouraged by that fan section over there.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
All of a sudden, Mayo with 8 points, 5 in this third quarter.
Maybe Coach Pierce said, be aggressive. You're a good shooter.
Three. Won't get that one. Bernasconi pinches down for the board, but turns it over at midcourt. Mariano across the lane. Aldini for two. The assist there for Ramirez.
Another good pass. Another two-footer.
Aldani, all 4 of his points in this third quarter. Blue Knights are back within 2.
Play good defense, get some rebounds, get some good garbage baskets that come off the rim, and a good pass from your teammates. Right, contribute any way you can. Right, you have scorers. They know they have scorers. They have 3 or 4 3-point shooters on the floor right now. They have 3. So those other 2 guys can rebound on missed shots and get easy baskets inside.
Meanwhile, Souhegan trying to spread the floor. Blue Knights digging in defensively. 3-pointer. It's Mayo again. He's on fire.
Mayo. That is a spicy Mayo, Nick. This half, a spicy Mayo.
Yeah, he's been feeling it since halftime. 5-point lead for Souhegan. Their largest lead was 7 back in the first quarter. Backdoor, Mariano inside out. Freeman for 3. No. Aldati trying to battle on the weak side, but it's Hickman who collects off the bounce for Souhegan.
Good battle. It was a 2-1 battle. Aldati almost had the rebound. Sometimes if you tip that ball to yourself.
You know, Hickman spins in the post, fades to his right, gets a friendly roll.
Good footwork. Good footwork.
Hickman with 18. The game's leading scorer, and suddenly Souhegan is back up by 7.
A couple guys look tired, too. We got Aldati on his knees. You wonder about fatigue. We have to get some subs in, maybe a little fatigue.
West does have a player over at the scorer's table. That's Luis Alcantara. Meanwhile, Mariano inside out.
Right.
Back to the senior here.
Doing a good job right now. Souhegan is really getting outside on the 3-point shooters.
Inside out, Ramirez, corner 3, too strong.
And you'll give that one up, right? Big guys, you'll give it up. He's not one of their shooters.
Well, Bernasconi trying to navigate through a crowd. He draws a foul.
That hit. Otherwise, that's a travel. So got lucky. Good move and a fortuitous call by the official.
Knocked down again on the play. He's been on the floor a lot tonight. Rough and tumble action here in Amherst. Timeout on the floor with 2:24 to go. Souhegan enjoying their largest lead of 37-30. Our broadcast is brought to you by Beals Insurance, locations in Bedford, Londonderry, and Epic. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com. Start raising money for your team today. Also by Jewett Construction. Come join us to build something great. Planning, architecture, construction management. Plus they are proud sponsors of their Trades Scholarship Program. Apply now at JewettConstruction.com. And finally by the New England Football Academy. They don't build players, they build champions. Winter session registration is now open. So reach out on Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Nick Adastis along with Justin Gorham. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week presented by Beals Insurance. There you see Souhegan. Back-to-back champions in Division II in 2003 and 2004. Then under Coach Pierce, they do it again in 2022. Looking for another banner to add to the gymnasium. And West, it's been a while, since 93, when they won the Class L championship over Pinkerton in blowout fashion. Almost did it again in 99, but fell short against Concord. And then under these last several years, under Coach Otis, they've been a contender in Division II, but yet to go back to that championship game.
Well, you know, and it's tough, too. I think they have a really good opportunity this year to do that. a team that shoots well, especially shoots threes well, and they get everybody healthy and they're playing well, they got a chance. You got a chance to beat anybody when you shoot threes like that.
After the 1-for-2 trip for Bernasconi, Souhegan leads by 8 for the first time. West in a bit of a drought here.
Yeah, they haven't shot the ball well here in the second half yet. Trying to get guys open, but you know what? Oh, doing a nice job defensively.
Hickman got a piece. It's recovered in the backcourt by Cruz. The youngster leaves his feet, kicks, three-pointer is short. Pretty good look at it for Alcantara. Second try for Cruz and a foul coming.
Not bad. I think they wanted an over and back. They wanted a foul. They didn't really have full possession on the over and back because there was almost a steal by Cruz at half court. So that was not, I didn't see much there. I think they did a good job. Officials did a good job with a no call at half court.
See there, Alcantara follows his own miss, finds Cruz. Cruz going to knock down the first free throw. First trip to the line tonight for the senior Israel Cruz. He's played well, 4 points.
He's been quiet. He's a good shooter. He started out the year with a 20-plus point game.
Well, one way to get yourself going is at the line.
Yeah, because you got to see the ball go in. Just
Right.
see it go in a couple times, and all of a sudden it changes your whole game.
He goes 2 for 2. Meanwhile, there's a ball hawk in the game. The freshman Jaden Guzman providing problems in the backcourt there, but he is calling for the reach in at midcourt. Coach Otis is not happy.
No, a little too much body on that. They're doing a good job with the press, though, trying to tire out Souhegan. Bernasconi's out, their primary ball handler. Got a little ice on his hip.
We get a look at Owen Keogh. Owen Keogh, the senior, on the floor, I believe.
Got some size over there in the corner, I think, right? 23?
First time for Souhegan.
Yeah,
also, Stevenson has returned. Gus Stevenson did play briefly in that first half. Here is Stevenson trying to navigate the near sideline. Eldadi thought he stepped out of bounds, but no call.
Looked like the official was going to call a foul. Had his hand raised like he was going to call a foul.
And now we do get a foul as Alcantara knocks down Mayo.
And he helped him up, which is a good thing.
Third team foul against West and the first against Alcantara. Minute 24 to go, third quarter. Souhegan with a 38-32 lead. Hickman, little jab step. Hood, the defender, not buying it.
Yeah, Hickman's got a size advantage on Hood, too. He could take him inside, work that, footwork.
Hickman's been the player to watch tonight with a game-high 18 points. Alcantara gets a hand on the ball, dives on the floor, and we got a timeout from Coach Otis, I believe.
That was
Coach
a
Pierce,
tricky play.
he looks like he's protesting here. The officials are going to give West the ball and the timeout. Excellent hustle play there by the senior
on the floor.
Luis Alcantara. Makes a difference there for Manchester West.
I think, now, from Coach Pierce's standpoint, if I'm coaching that game, he grabbed that and he slid pretty far. Right? He had possession and he slid. I think he wanted to travel. On the slide. Once you have possession like that and you slide, you can call that a travel. Let's take another look at it here. So he grabs, possession, slid quite a bit. So now you want to jump ball to get that timeout call in. That's quick thinking by Coach Otis to get that timeout in right there. Because they could have probably called traveling and they didn't.
Coach Otis took several steps in the direction of the official to secure his attention. Makes a play for his team from the sidelines there.
Yeah, smart, quick play. Good play. It's the light blue shirt. He stands out.
West.
I love the light blue. Stands out. Makes him, I can see it right there. Ref sees that right away. Boom, light blue.
Blue Knights. A chance to cut into this 6-point gap here. Final minute, third quarter. Souhegan led by as many as 7 a moment ago, and the Sabres have been in front more often than not tonight. Drive and dump, Eldadi back out. Hood, skip pass, Alcantara up top for Cruz, puts it on deck. Now it's Hood, a free look from the corner. Three-pointer around the rim, won't go.
Good screen, too. He had a double screen on that. Almost put it in.
John Baja the rebound, and now Bernasconi grinds his way into the front court. Coach Pierce sees his team turn it over. Stolen by the freshman Jaden Guzman, who steps through for 2.
Tell you what, he's come in and been a beast on defense.
Defense turns into offense, and the Blue Knights a little momentum here. They've scored 4 straight. They're back within 4. Final 20 seconds, third quarter.
They needed those points. Look at this. Now they're trying to trap everywhere, trap the ball handlers.
Bernasconi runs in Alcantara. No whistle. Weak side put home by John Baccia.
No whistles anywhere to be found on that play. Now we're going to have something. We have something. Count the basket. We might have a push after the shot. Something.
Coach Otis is irate.
32. They called. I'm not too sure what they called. They might have done a warning about not touching the ball.
No announcement yet.
I'm not sure what happened. Could have been a warning about touching the ball.
It's been a tough game to officiate. Emotions running high. It's been physical. Both coaches have been animate on the sideline. Meanwhile, Guzman, after a good defensive effort, comes out.
Talk about effort. Guzman, you know what? End of the game. If they're down at the end of the game, I have him on the floor. He's getting after it. Defensively, he is getting after it.
Freeman is West's leading scorer. He's back on after a short rest. Meanwhile, Hood racing down. Going to draw a foul here. Comes with 3 seconds, 3.4 remaining.
Oh, he called that a shooting foul. Wow. Oh, was that way up top? Or am I? There's the foul up there on the drive. Yeah, that's way before the shot.
Now it's Coach Pierce who's upset.
Yeah, he wants before the shot. They're having fun. Look at them having fun. Coaches having fun, talking a little bit back and forth. That's fun. It's always good.
Yep. You see the friendly
it's fun.
Fist bump there. Hood, the lefty. He's had a balanced game so far. 9 points. Scored in all 3 quarters. And one more coming for the senior.
Good shooter. Needs to get a few more open looks for him going forward.
This one will rattle in. West back within 4. Final 3 seconds. Hickman along the sideline. Fadeaway 3. Nearly goes off the glass, but ends up short. A good quarter, though, for Souhegan. As we were tied at halftime, it's now the Sabres in front, 40-36. Can the home team cross the finish line and hand West their first loss? Or does West come back on the road and stay undefeated? We find out next. Fourth quarter on the other side. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Amherst. Souhegan with the basketball and a 40-36 lead. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Blue Knights putting their undefeated status on the line. 8-0 coming in. Have trailed most of the way tonight and by as many as 7. Souhegan looking for their second straight win and their 6th overall. Firing. Zarega gets a friendly home bounce there to push the lead back to 6.
He's been quiet. He had 6 early with 6 rebounds, but been very quiet here in the second half.
First bucket since the break. Comes at a good time, though. The home team in front, 42-36. And this home crowd has been loud throughout the game.
It's a tough place to play. Tough place to win. It's a tough place to play.
Off balance fade up and in with the right hand. That's Freeman's first basket of the second half. He is West High man now with 11. Meanwhile, a
floater
foul at midcourt. It comes against Cruz. And that's his first, team's first.
I think, Freeman went opposite. Did he go opposite leg, opposite hand? Kind of nice little floater like that. Beautiful play.
Yeah. Hit 3 from downtown in that first half. And you can see he's got length on defense, a little bit of bounce. Good athlete, just a sophomore.
Yeah, he looks about 10. I saw him, I thought for sure he was a freshman.
Minute gone by, fourth quarter. Inside it goes. Souhegan trying to power up and gets it to drop.
See, that's where they're good, especially against a team like West that isn't very big. If you can take advantage of your size in the paint, you're going to be in good shape at the end. You've got to make sure you guard those three-point shooters.
Student section's chanting defense again as Mariano goes to his right, banks it, and the foul.
That's a possible three-point play, the old-fashioned way. Earn it.
Braden Mariano. He's got 7 points here. And despite some pretty physical defense by Bernasconi, able to get that one rolling towards the rim.
Yeah, nice use of the glass. You know, you love the glass close in. Love the glass.
Free throw line has been kind to West tonight as well. Collectively now 6 of 7.
Yeah, they shot the ball well from the free throw line. With only 3 free throws for Souhegan. 2 for 3. That's all they've got.
Got a 3-point game on our hands. 44-41. Souhegan looking to make this a 2-possession lead. Mayo gets the step to the rim. Too easy.
Yeah, way too easy. We've got to help each other out. Freeman got beat, just didn't get any help.
Big second half for Joe Mayo. 10 of his 13 since intermission.
Freeman's got to maybe force him that way and then cut him off.
Hood for 3, you bet.
That looked good from here. Right away, I knew that was going in.
He's in double figures now with 11. More full court press as Ramirez slaps it out of bounds. 46-44. West trailed by as many as 7 in both halves. In fact, it was 7-0 out of the gate. At one point, 38-30. So an 8-point gap, even bigger late in that third quarter.
2-on-1, Nick.
Now a 2-point game as Hickman doubles the gap with a bank shot.
Oh, for sure he's going to pass that.
20 for Weston Hickman.
That's a tough play. Tough play.
Mariano finds Freeman. He's wide open, and you better believe that's going in.
Stop me, he said. Got 4. Come on now.
4 from deep and 14 points. West back within 1. And now a timeout is called by Coach Pierce.
That's a good timeout call. You got to guard him. Freeman's killing him right now. He's just on fire.
That's the sophomore Amara Freeman. As we get a look there, Mariano, skip pass, Freeman in rhythm.
Wide open, Nick.
And nothing but net. Sophomore looking good tonight. Manchester West, 8-0. One of 2 undefeated teams remaining in Division II. The other is Hollis Brookline. The Cavaliers, by the way, will host Souhegan on Tuesday. West, their next game is a road game as well at Bow.
Another tough place to play.
On Tuesday night, right. So the Falcons await the Blue Knights. And it'll be Souhegan against Hollis Brookline next week. But the big question, does West leave the gym still undefeated and still tied atop the Division II standings?
You know, if they keep shooting like that and they keep leaving Freeman open, then yeah, I'm going to say they're going to win this game in the end. You know, they've shot well. I mean, they have, you know, again, a 3-point barrage. 9 threes, right? So far, I believe, 9 threes. Even though I'm not a mathematical wizard, 9 threes.
That sounds right.
They
had 7 in the first half.
Yeah, so they've hit a couple. I mean, Souhegan's done a nice job slowing them down a little bit in terms of the 3-point opportunities, but when the ones they've had, they've gone in for the most part. They don't miss too often.
Meanwhile, fans for both teams going at each other there. It's been fun. The back and forth continues. 3 minutes in, fourth quarter. Souhegan nursing a 1-point lead. Hickman's been the man tonight, gets the step and gets 2 more.
That's way too easy. You got to cut him off, force him baseline, cut him off, or get some help from your teammates. He's strong too. The people got a good first step to the basket. He's strong.
He's got 22 points.
Yeah, and he finishes at the basket.
Meanwhile, Hood, nice crossover, gets a left-hand leaner.
Nice shot.
Here comes Max Hood. 9 points in this second half and a team-high 15 for West.
And this press has been pesky.
Both teams have gone full court man throughout the game. Meanwhile, Stevenson Bodied up by Freeman as we approach the midway point, fourth quarter.
And unless Bernasconi is hurt, we'll probably see him back in the game in about a minute, I would imagine, to kind of make sure he's the primary ball. Oh, good move.
Yep.
Nick, good move. Look at that.
Able to change speeds and then finishes off the glass with the right hand.
He did so many things there. Change speed, change direction, went right hand, left hand side. Beautiful shot, beautiful finish.
Hickman has led the way for Souhegan tonight as we're inside of 4 minutes. Blue Knights down 3. Mariano Scooper left it short, and there's the rebound for Baja.
I don't know about that. They've been better when they're patient, moving the ball around, getting wide open looks. There's Guzman again. Look out for Guzman.
Been a blanket defensively for West. Mayo open. 2 more.
Mayo, second half, has been caught fire. Him and Hickman both.
Suddenly Souhegan's up 5 as we approach 3 minutes to go.
It was a good screen set. Could have been a little late.
Hood open in the corner and still in rhythm. 3 more.
Medegaard Hood.
18 for Hood and a quick timeout from the sideline.
And he and Freeman both have 4 threes. Look out.
It's been a barrage of 3-point makes for Manchester West, but how about Joe Mayo's second half? Frees himself up off the dribble and cans the 15-footer.
He's got 3 threes, three 2-pointers, a couple rebounds. It's been a really good second half.
And then we get a look at Max Hood, who has really caught fire in this second half. Nails one from deep there over the outstretched arm of Joe Mayo, or whether that was Hickman.
I think Hickman, you're right.
Yeah, I think
Hickman,
excuse me.
11.
Either way, Hood has stepped up.
He has.
Down the stretch as a senior, and we've seen both Weston Hickman and Joe Mayo, 2 seniors, really grab the bull by the horn for Souhegan. We figured we'd see some leadership here tonight, given the amount of seniors partaking in this game for both teams.
Oh, absolutely. We've seen that. Plus, we've had impact from Freeman, who's only a sophomore, and Guzman for West, who has played, really good, tight pressure defense, kind of making Souhegan work to bring the ball up the floor, keeping this game at 2 points. We haven't seen a lot of fouls called against West, which is, great for them. But let's see, at the end of the game here, if they're behind, they may have to foul and put Souhegan at the free throw line. See how that plays out. We haven't seen many free throws shot by Souhegan yet, only 3.
Been a chess match between both head coaches, Rich Otis of Manchester West and Pete Pierce of Souhegan. Both have been on their feet and up and down the sideline throughout the game.
Nearly another 5-second count. Get the ball in. They got to make sure they try and maybe set some screens to get open. A little bit easier. Having a hard time getting open.
Bernasconi trying to avoid the trap. Somehow keeps the dribble alive, but Alcantara eventually gets it. Lofts it up the floor. Trying to hunt it down is Guzman, and West has the ball. Down by 2 inside of 3 minutes.
What do I always say? Too much dribbling over there in the corner by Bernasconi. You got to move the ball because they're playing good defense.
Hood open. 3-pointer is good. However,
no shot.
They're going to wave off the basket. We have a foul against Souhegan away from the ball. Coach Otis can't believe it.
Let's take a look here. They called that on Hickman, I believe. Inside?
It's a foul down low away from the ball against Hickman. So Hickman can do his smile here, but Coach Otis more frustrated than anybody. His team would have just taken the lead had that 3-pointer counted.
Oh, that probably should have counted. He was just fighting through that screen. We got feistiness on the sidelines. Feistiness.
Second foul against Hickman. Second team foul against Souhegan. So West will try and do it again. Still trailing by 2. 2.5 to go.
Good switch. Now they keep moving the ball around. Get Max Hood and Freeman, 2 guys that have shot the ball really well today. Need to get open. Keep moving without the ball. Use those screens. Right? Have your teammates help you out. You can tell Max Hood wants to shoot the ball. Freeman, they're doing a good job denying.
Hood has the ball. Looks for Coach Otis for guidance. We approach 2 minutes to go. Coach Pierce keeps his defense in a man-to-man. Drive and kick. Guzman thought about it. Pass. Stolen away. Bernasconi to the rim. Right-hand layup is good.
Bernasconi.
First field goal for Bernasconi.
That was a nice make-up play after that turnover down there. Good steal in the basket down there. Good play.
Hood, quick 3.
Look out. Look out. Look out.
Another for Max Hood.
Look out.
1-point game at 56-55. Minute 38 to go.
Gotta be careful with the ball. No turnovers if you're Souhegan. Oh, my goodness.
Quick three. Hood, no. But offensive rebound controlled by Souhegan. Second chance coming. Mayo. Baseline. No. Loose. Hickman able to tip it away again. Keeps the dribble. Lost his balance and the ball. Hood coming the other way. Hood to the rim. Hood is fouled.
Nice play. Good drive to the basket. Good foul, though. No basket on that. Good foul. He's a good free throw shooter.
As we get a look off the steal, Hood, a courageous take, goes right at Souhegan, who prevents the shot with the foul. Stops the clock with 1:12 remaining. First foul on Souhegan. Third team foul against Souhegan. Meanwhile, Coach Pierce is upset. I believe that's Bernasconi, who had to leave the game earlier. He's again apparently shaken up.
It's a little winded. I didn't see him get hit or anything, or maybe he's just sore. I think he got hit in the hip, if I'm not mistaken. Hip might be a little sore.
He's okay. Meanwhile, Hood, a perfect 3 of 3 now at the line.
Yeah, he shoots the ball well. Really does. Left-handed shot. It's a beautiful looking shot.
22 points tonight, but a big miss there.
I might have jinxed it. That's my fault. The old jinx.
Game's tied at 56 as we approach 1 minute remaining, and now a timeout is called by Souhegan.
Do they take the last shot? Do you move the ball around? Are they that confident to take the last shot with 1:03 left? I don't know if they feel good about their ball handling. Maybe.
That's a tall task against what has been a very intense Manchester West defense.
It is. Especially if you have Guzman on the floor. Look out.
The Blue Knights have forced 2 turnovers in the last minute. Souhegan's defense has been equally as impressive. This one has been very fun to call. Souhegan has played with the lead more often than not tonight, led by as many as 8 about midway through that third quarter, but West with the 3-point ball has certainly stayed competitive. Max Hood, 16 of his 22 points coming in the second half for West. And for Souhegan, it's been Weston Hickman.
Oh, he's been good. Him and Mayo.
Absolutely outstanding tonight. He's got 24 to lead all scorers.
Yeah, he's been good. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to maybe hold the ball a little bit, run their offense, and then either take advantage of him on the low block at the end, maybe attack the basket when you get down to 10 and see if you can get a good shot with him. Somehow you got to find a way to get him the ball in a clear-out situation or a one-on-one situation against one of West's smaller players.
Reminder, after the game, stats, highlights, analysis, full recap, out-of-town scoreboard, but also we'll hope to speak with the winning head coach.
We do.
As well. Will it be Coach Pierce of Souhegan or Coach Otis of Manchester West? Either way, exclusive interview likely in the cards, so stick around for the postgame. Final minute here. Buckle up. 56 all. Bernasconi for Souhegan. Gets it to Mayo. Pick and roll. Mayo to the middle. Souhegan swings it now. Bernasconi with a touch. He's double teamed. Comes over the top. Down low. Souhegan lost the handle, and it's Manchester West ball.
He did indeed. No foul called. See if West does the same thing, or they try and score early and then come down and play, again, really good defense.
10th turnover tonight for Souhegan.
Yeah, good defensive play, Nick. Good defensive play. Forced that turnover out of bounds.
West, after trailing most of the night, a chance to take, I believe, their first lead since halftime.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It was 24 apiece at the break. They led briefly late in that second quarter, but have played catch-up since. We're down to 25 seconds.
Here they
Blue
go.
Knights, they want the last shot
They
here.
do. It's a delay game. That's a nice little delay game there. You can screen at the high post. Got to get open. You got to make sure you screen, don't get open. If they're going to switch it, you got to roll back and fight your way back to the ball.
We're down to 10 seconds, and now a timeout is called by Coach Otis.
Good call. Now you can kind of do something different. What's your last 10-second attack play going to be, right? That's kind of what you do. Do you clear out? Do you go pick and roll? Do you space the floor out, 1-4? What are you going to do to try and get that easy basket at the end?
There's actually just over 11 seconds remaining, 11.2 on the clock here. So Coach Otis going to grab the clipboard and hope to draw up a game-winning play to keep his team undefeated. Souhegan looking for a stop, a turnover, and potentially overtime here on their home floor.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do at the end. They've had, at the end of the quarters when they've had shots where they could have taken the last shot, it hasn't gone very well. So now they have 12 seconds, right? 12 seconds, you said, in the clock.
11.2.
11.2 seconds on the clock left. Let's see if they run something where they can get Max the ball, right? Come up, set a screen, let him attack, and then maybe some other guys are open. You get Freeman's open. You know, you got a couple other shoot. Mariano's on the floor. So you have 3 shooters on the floor right now to get a good open shot. Looks like we're subbing in one more. I don't know if he'll get in now. Venturini going to come in now. Oh, can't come in. Yeah, I didn't think he could come in. I was curious about that. So, you just kind of see what you can get out of this.
Meanwhile, Souhegan in a man-to-man hoping for a stop. Hood will be the inbounder, and here we go. The final 11 seconds. Looking. Back door, Mariano to the rim. Left hand, no. Loose ball picked up. Shot, Guzman up and in. 5 seconds.
The freshman.
Wait
a minute. What?
And now a timeout, I believe, is going to be called immediately by Souhegan. Basket counts 58-56, 4 seconds remaining, and it's going to be the youngster Jaden Guzman, the freshman, potentially the hero, swarmed by his teammates over there on the west sideline.
With the rebound, Guzman, my man.
You see there the inbound, bounce pass, gets the layup attempt. Good job by Basha on the defensive effort, but there's Guzman. Gets to the loose ball, and in the lane, the freshman comes up with a potential game winner.
Yeah, Souhegan did everything well there. They just didn't get that rebound. They get that rebound right there. It could have been a foul as well. Good no call. Let that play out. And did not get that rebound. Oh, Guzman snuck in there. The freshman. Hey, how often do you get a freshman making a shot like that at the end?
We have seen him do some things defensively.
Ooh, he's been great.
With his on-the-ball effort, and how about he waits till 4 seconds remaining to get his first basket of the contest. Perfect timing for the freshman. So Souhegan hoping to pull a rabbit out of a hat here. Trailing by 2. Coach Pierce trying to find a game winner of his own. Will it be Hickman? Will it be Mayo? Maybe Bernasconi? We'll see.
That's 4 seconds. You got a long way to go. 4 seconds, right?
You got to go 94 feet here, full court. Bernasconi will be the inbounder.
I'm trying to get Mayo a shot. Maybe get him a long two.
And it comes to midcourt. Souhegan is fouled at midcourt. West has plenty to give, only one team foul.
Hey, that's my philosophy. Just foul.
Hood will give the second team foul at midcourt to stop the clock with 1.9 seconds remaining.
As soon as the ball's passed in, just foul. Give him one dribble, foul again.
Meanwhile, Coach Pierce, I think, lobbying for another timeout here.
You're going to have to do, too. You got to think about it. If West does decide to employ this strategy, you got to be ready to catch and just turn and shoot. Because if they're going to foul you, you're going to get free throws. But if you can keep them in front of you,
that's the risk.
It is the risk. And it's funny. I was watching a game the other day, and one of the commentators in the college game goes, 100% of the time, I'm fouling every time.
Meanwhile, we got a timeout as expected here. 1.9 remaining. So Souhegan will look to draw something else up here. It's going to have to be quick. Inside of 2 seconds to go.
You got 1.9. The ball's where half court. So what you can do is you play really good defense, right? Ball comes inbounds, you play close, and you just foul. Give them like one dribble foul. And now you're down to 1 second, right? And you still get one more foul after that. And maybe you don't. Maybe with 1 second left, you'd say, okay, if you can make this shot with 1 second left, you know what? Good for you. You've won the game.
That would be my approach.
Right? So you get one more. I'm giving them one more foul. 2.4. Okay, that wasn't there a second ago, was it? It was 1.9.
So they've added a half a second.
Yes.
2.4 remaining.
Okay, so now it's I'm definitely fouling here, trying to get them down to an even one, and ball in, boom, foul on the dribble. And then after that, let's go. We're playing good defense. Don't give them anything easy. Because now it's flash. It's ball to the low post. If you can get it to the low post and get a foul inside, that's kind of where you want to go. But look for the Look for the run to the corner here off of a double screen. Mayo going down on baseline, or Hickman screening for Mayo, trying to get an early, quick jumper.
2.4 to go. Bernasconi, the inbounder. Guzman, the defender, on Bernasconi. The inbound comes just shy of midcourt. Souhegan trails by 2, 58-56. Trying to win the game on their home floor. Bernasconi lobs it. It's tipped by Guzman. Loose ball at midcourt. Mariano comes up with it, and that will do it.
Good play.
Manchester West with a come-from-behind victory here at Souhegan. They're going to take it home. 58-56 is the final. And the Blue Knights are still undefeated. Now 9-0 on the season. Souhegan, meanwhile, they slipped to 5-4. And will take on undefeated Hollis Brookline
tough
next
test.
week.
Tough test.
Certainly a good effort tonight by Souhegan. Played with the lead more often than not, but in the end, it's Manchester West on a game winner from the freshman Jaden Guzman, victorious tonight on the road, 58-56. We hope to catch up with Coach Otis coming up next, post-game on the other side. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
Well, the Manchester West Blue Knights are still undefeated, 9-0 after a 58-56 come-from-behind victory here in Amherst over Souhegan. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. We're going to speak, hopefully very soon, with Coach Rich Otis of the Blue Knights. But let's recap this one first. Souhegan coming in tonight, 5-3, looking for their second straight win. Got off to the good start. First bucket for Joe Mayo got the party started, and the Sabres scored the first 7 points of the contest. West made their move in the second quarter. Three-point line was friendly. Amara Freeman knocked down 3 of his 4 three-pointers in the game before halftime. The sophomore finished with 14 points. We had several lead changes just before halftime. It ended the first half with a 24-24 tie. Again, a good start to the third quarter for Souhegan as Weston Hickman scored 13 in the first half, continued to get the offense rolling. He finishes tonight with a game-high 24 points, had help particularly in that third quarter from senior classmate Joe Mayo, who scored 12 of his 15 after halftime. But again, West, after trailing by as many as 8 late in that third quarter, they come back in the fourth. They're led by Max Hood, senior, with a team high 22 points tonight, 18 of those in the second half. We mentioned Freeman chipped in with 14 of his own. Braden Mariano was big on both ends of the floor tonight, 8 points for the senior. And then the game winner comes with 5 seconds left from freshman Jaden Guzman.
Who else? Who else would it be today?
His only basket of the night comes in the paint on a second chance opportunity. So West does it, 58-56 over Souhegan tonight in a very close contest.
Yeah, and a really tough place to play. The game was even the entire time. Those little 7-point runs here and there, 8-point leads, those are okay because you can come back from those pretty quick, especially if you shoot well, right? Max Hood kind of waited. He just waited, bided his time till the second half, took over offensively and shot the ball really well. Went to the basket a few times, got fouled. They just, they played really good defense. And then you get a freshman off the bench, like you said, came off the bench, gets the game-winning shot. But defensively, he was just on top of stuff. He's right there, and he's not fouling. He's moving his feet. He's quick. They got a lot to look forward to with some of these young guys because they have Freeman, who's only a sophomore, who can shoot. The only weakness they have is weakness. They're not that sturdy, right? You have Aldati and you have Ramirez inside that are kind of sturdy. You bring Alcantara off the bench. But otherwise, they're slim. So if a team is bigger, stronger, they're going to have a little trouble. But, again, if you shoot that well and you make 11, 12, 13 threes, you still always have a chance to win. Yeah, they were fun to watch. I really enjoyed that. Fun to watch.
West will look to keep it rolling on the road at Bow on Tuesday. The Falcons are their next opponent. And Souhegan got their hands full again with undefeated Hollis Brookline on Tuesday. Got some other scores around the state here. Let's start in Division I. Dover a win out on the Seacoast. A road victory over Winnicott, 77-70 tonight. So the Green Wave continue to stash away some wins, looking for a playoff appearance.
77 is a lot of points.
BG, another win tonight, 64-52 over Exeter.
Big win.
That's a big win for Bishop Girton, is right. And then in some of the lower divisions here, Division III, we've got Belmont over St. Thomas, 54-50. Both of those teams were undefeated going into tonight, so Belmont still perfect.
Yeah, 2-point win.
With a 54-50 victory over St. Thomas. We were hoping to speak with Coach Otis. However,
doesn't look good.
Starting to run out of time here, and he has not emerged out of the locker room yet. So that
he's giving a rousing speech, Nick. A rousing speech to his team that just won the game. It's okay.
Yeah,
did a good job.
Entire Blue Knight squad is still in the locker room, in fact. So we may have to catch up with Coach Otis on another occasion. But congratulations to the West High Blue Knights. They do it from behind, and they do it on the road in a tough environment. 58-56 over Souhegan. And Justin, your final thoughts. West in the driver's seat, but Souhegan, I have a feeling we're going to hear from them again down the road as we approach March.
Yeah, I think when we get toward the playoffs and we start to see these teams really start to flourish, right? This is still the middle. So they're going to get better and better. They're going to get guys back, maybe that are injured. And I think these two teams are going to be ripe to get to the playoffs and do well. Maybe second, third round, you don't know. West shoots that well, continues that way, they could end up in the finals. They could end up winning the whole thing if you shoot that well. So looking forward to seeing them again maybe late in the playoffs when we do our playoff run here toward the end. So two fun teams to watch.
Yeah.
And two well-coached teams, too, by the way.
Reminder, like and subscribe if you have not done so already. Friday Night Lights New Hampshire is on YouTube, and we'll be going hard the rest of the regular season. Still another 5, 6, 7 weeks to go, so you want to stay in the know. 2 broadcasts a week coming your way throughout the winter. FNLNH Media is our home on YouTube. I want to thank Kelly Braley and her staff here at Souhegan, rolling out the yellow and black carpet here in Amherst for us. Great job by Kelly and her staff. Always like coming here to Souhegan High. I want to thank our sponsors for making it all possible. That's Beals Insurance, MG Sports Fundraising, Jewett Construction, and the New England Football Academy. for our hardworking dual videographers, John Barron and Matt Beals. Another bang-up job tonight. And, of course, the whole thing was orchestrated flawlessly by the man behind the curtain, the wizard of replay, our director, Ben Beals, back in the Beals Insurance Studios. For executive producer Steve Beals and my partner, Justin Gorham, my name is Nick Anastas, saying so long. Final score, final time, Manchester West 58, Souhegan 56. This has been a presentation of our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.